Eccoci. Allora, come dicevo, è tanto che non gioco a Hades 2.
Where's the commander? Once more.
Andiamo.
Raining again. I call upon the moon and draw you down.
We need you where you are. Your battles through the underworld are consequential to the war that rages here. But leave the surface to the gods and me. Do not become distracted by the sealed cross. Now. Total eclipse.
Thorn Weepers. Return to dust.
Sono di un arrugginito che faccio paura, lo dico. C'ha una bella potenza, questo.
Some sort of gateway on the ground. Lord Hermes.
I know it's not an easy trip, or even possible for you right now heading all the way up here, but just imagine how hard it is for our family to swallow our pride in our squarade. Things are that grim.
Little spring in my step. It wants some of my life essence before letting me in. Fine, it's only blood. Where in the... Who in the... What sort of boon is this in such a place? Well...
Olympus cannot hear you, Spawn of Hades, but I can. And I have for you a proposition. Assist with a quandary of mine and benefit. Your response?
Almighty Chaos. I'm honored to make your acquaintance. But what sort of quandary would concern the origin of all the...
Time shall tell. But at present I have inferred that your response in essence was affirmative. Thus may our newly formed arrangement prove most interesting. Accept my mark and go.
There. Just have to live with the side effect for now.
preso un botto di danni. Dove vado con 52 monete?
Shadow Spiller. Return to Shadow now.
Ok.
That Shadow Spiller's tough. You'll find them, and you'll have so much to talk about. Let the longing for them spur you on for now.
Boo.
Don't you have friends among the other shades, Dora? You could join them for some activity out there. It's picked up a lot of late.
Foolish witch. Haunting this tent is a full-time obsession. We lesser shades can be a little single-minded. I guess kind of like mortals.
Not just mortals. May moonlight guide you.
I'm staying right here.
Ready for more?
I have to ask you something, Lord Moros. Though I think I may already have the answer.
I'm sorry I can't answer you, Princess. I'm bound never to speak of matters in connection to the weavings of the fates. If you knew more right now, it could unduly influence your path.
And knowledge is preparation. It seems strictly to our benefit for me to know as much as possible about what I'm getting myself into.
Perhaps. Nevertheless, I cannot break my oath. I trust, though, that you'll learn the truth of it when the time...
I'll be waiting. Moonlight guide us.
to victory.
Not now. So... this'll take a little while. I can now trade some of my findings for more bones. I've need of that. I'll take it. Don't have the bones.
Our wards are holding fast.
Headmistress, I was wondering if you might accompany me to the springs for a short while.
Mi ricordo
Well,
niente.
I do believe I could use a bit of a soak. I've more knots in my... These waters always seem to do the trick. But this is all right. Thank you for replenishing these waters. One of those details I had been meaning.
You're very welcome, Headmistress. I appreciate your saying so, as I half thought you would admonish me for using magic and resources on this sort of thing.
Magic mostly is for self-improvement, Millenary. Not a shortcut, mind you. And if an occasional scalding hot soak in the springs isn't self-improvement, then my concept of it must...
I wish I could bring myself to relax. I feel like I'm wasting precious time.
Time spent being good to oneself is never wasted. Unless you overthink it over much. We are here Seize them. A shame we cannot cook indefinitely in those springs, but
Death to Kronos.
death to Kronos.
Perché ho segnato tra le cose che mi servivano che non è
Oh,
vero?
cauldron.
A bit of something for you here, Goddess. The gift of skeletal remains would not be looked on favorably back where I come from, but then you've more respect for the dead.
More bones than I can quickly count or locate on my own. Then I shall leave.
And get yourself a fair deal in exchange.
May moonlight guide us.
We'll get through this.
Does Headmistress know yet of your little excursions? Not much escape.
Strongly advise you mind your own responsibilities. Hecate doesn't control me. And
For what? Endangering us all? I didn't ask for...
because you're weak.
Wisdom of the ages.
Ecco cosa mi servono le ceneri. Non mi ricordavo. Sei brevemente immune, ti muovi più in fretta per usare i tuoi ink. PG 25%. Beh.
The messenger. Very well.
50 per il resto di questa notte.
I know the sound of that gate. Come here where these old eyes can see you. That goes straight to the bone. You may continue.
Ok.
I'll get through all that gloom somehow. I'd best be off.
Greetings, my fair niece. I expected I might find you setting forth here on another of your escapades, and I would have this be a mo-
Got you.
Pesco? Non ho l'attrezzo. Hermes mi sembra sempre più forte, quindi io prendo Hermes. Cioè mi sembra, no, sì, sempre più forte. È molto forte. Il tuo attacco speciale spezza il 35% della corazza totale dei nemici. Incanali il tuo attacco mega più in fretta, ti muove mentre è attivo. Il tuo attacco è il 30% più veloce. Questo volevo.
You feel that, Zorafet?
Vacca.
I can use this.
Cos'è questo? Difficile per difficile, scelgo le pinze perché non mi ricordo cosa siano. Basta un colpo e sono morto. Ah, è festo. Sì, ma...
One of those golden urns that I revealed. Coin for Charon.
Spinning goes. Is it truly you?
Salutations.
Now you don't truly think I weave all those cocoons you see out there myself, do you? I weave faster than anyone, though even I'm not that quick.
That does make sense. So instead you command a massive hidden army of spiderlings.
Oh no, most of them hang upside down rather than stand. Oh, come now, I'm not the only spider in the woods. The others keep to themselves, but they do listen sometimes. What's that?
Good evening, boatman. reappearance of your wells is certainly no accident, my lord. All it took was the appropriate incantation. Little by little, we shall... Be gone. They broke my suit. Let us together shine this night, O moon.
I held to faith your task would not require you above, only below. But Hermes indicates the threat here on the surface now looms larger than we thought. Look forth. Moon water.
Be not afraid.
Ah! Ah!
Better.
Uff. Cavacca.
It's quiet.
Most of the ancient edifices that once housed the dead awaiting judgment within Erebus have since been...
It must have been magnificent.
I'm not full.
Greetings, little raven. Flew off. I can beat her.
Speriamo.
There you are. Hermes urged.
Meaning you...
Then you'll be...
Crossed flames burn.
Triple divide. up my sleeve.
No! Quando me l'ha tolto tutta quella vita?
Try again, Malinois.
Che scarso che sono, si vede che è tanto che non gioco.
Oh, she's strong.
È vero.
Ah, you're here.
Welcome, Lord Charon. I did encounter her, my lord, and I thank the fates Selene's light is visible in Erebus, for I know she cannot shine much farther past the edge of this realm. Something for me? And you as well. Fair trade.
What troubles you, Malinois? Your brow is furrowed, not with fierceness.
Headmistress, it's just... I'm struggling to muster the rage I should feel. I'm tasked with slaying a titan.
Your feelings never lie to you. 'Tis their origins that may deceive. You feel no rage? Then you are in control.
No, Headmistress. Treachery against the House of Hades cannot go unpunished.
Just so. Center yourself
What is it?
on that.
How long has it been since you've...
Too long. Cooped up here now in case you hadn't noticed.
Hermes requested that I pay a visit when I can. Figured I should ask if you had any notes.
It's like I said. The dead are out and about up there thanks to our Titan friend. You'll feel right at home.
Sounds great. Hey, I suspect I know the answer, though I don't suppose...
Oh, appreciate the invite, but I'm on guard duty right now, probably until time claims us all.
Goddess. So, there's a bit of a new wrinkle in our plans. We've been able to verify some of the details that Master Hermes suggested.
Please tell me what you may. And if you think it wise for me to deviate from my objective to address whatever's going on up there.
The forces of Kronos gather to sail on Olympus through a channel cut across the land. You're poised to disrupt the enemy ranks from within. Aid Olympus, and your chances against Kronos may improve.
The warded pathway leading up should drop me right into the heart of our foe's forward garrison. It seems...
Call it a calculated risk.
Father.
A finely chiseled countenance of the underworld's unseated king instills a sense of quiet contemplation and...
Watch over me, Father. I need to make my own way to the surface.
Oscurità. Che gli faccio io all'oscurità?
I need pure shadow to permeate the surface wards. So what if... Essences of shadow to the surface rise. It'll be worth the wait. The Arcana. The Silver Pool. thought I had more. Noted. The silver spade. You're mine.
Requisition authorized.
Another artifact of night within the pool.
We bid you welcome to the vanguard of the underworld.
Should help me gather bones.
Let's see you try that here. Pick on some of my own size. Like getting stung by bees. Way to go with that tablet apiece, young one. Our ranks are beginning to swell with shades who may yet find great purpose in their immortal coil.
Their lives, such as they are, will only improve once my father is restored to his rightful...
Oh, there's no doubt of that. But first we fight.
I go.
I go.
Strength, knowledge, patience.
Our families scattered to the winds a bit, my niece. You've heard from those of us upon this mountaintop, but Zeus sent several of his children to take care of things down.
Straightforward.
Officially, I'm keeping...
I'll slay you all. Olympus.
This family's not so good at letting go, is it? After eons of prosperity, all that we've built together threatens to come crashing down, all because of a little bad blood.
Beautiful. worthy gift.
Non c'ho da pescare, non c'ho da pescare. Qua, stazione è tosta. Quanto?
Word of advice about good Lady Aphrodite? Don't get distracted. She speaks of love.
The might of Olympus.
And look, my eyes deceive. Oh, you're
Sbagliato.
much too kind to me. I'm only doing what anybody would be doing in my place. But you're treating me like royalty. This...
Too good for flies, perhaps. But it's especially for you. A gift of friendship, whose savor on...
Don't, my friend.
It is, Arachne. But to think I could have wronged you with an inadvertent glance just now.
Oh, there's no need for that. You see, my form included certain benefits. I get to live a long, long time to enjoy it. Besides, just because you found me here doesn't... Found it!
In we go.
Do come again, won't you?
There they are. You're just in time. The hunter's mark again.
Area secure.
Why has Olympus sent you all the way out here anyway? I thought you'd have gone back by now. You're always welcome in the crossroads.
Appreciate it, sister, and I do have to report back soon enough. As for why I'm all the way out here, mostly to spy on you. Olympus likes to be informed.
I'm certain that they do. Do you ever slip up with them? By now, the other gods must have their suspicion.
Depends on who you're talking about, I guess. But for the most part, they just think we're young and flighty. But we're the best they've got. Then it's yours.
Fight on.
Quest'arma è fortissima, cazzo. Non c'è niente qua.
For me. Join me. See you in the crossroads?
Let go of you.
Do you think Arachne... You're right. She's twice as resourceful as just about anybody. 4 times.
Shall we? There's not much glory in confronting adversaries one-to-one. I myself invoke shades of the dead.
Perhaps if I brought with me a legion of animal familiars next time, Headmistress? Not that any beast would...
You jest, yet a familiar may be of considerable benefit given all that you have to do.
Crossed flames awaken!
Behold the moon. Face all of me.
Twilight curse!
Time for a change.
Ah, quanto dura! Vai!
Do bring an animal familiar along next time, if but to keep things livelier for me.
Faith of familiar spirits. They should work on Phrynos, or perhaps... Victory.
Innaffiamo un po'.
The Titan.
Greetings, little one. I shall wait. You, my girl, are meddling in matters you do not understand. Your father made certain choices. He was bound by them. But you are not. You need not follow in his ruinous path.
Ruinous? You brought ruin to the underworld and the surface. I'll never accept what you've done.
How very spirited. You truly think you can stop?
Then watch this. As planned.
Bella, questa animazione è nuova, non l'avevo mai vista.
The air's thick.
Within the sopping, blackest pits of Oceanus reside horrors that the great...
Don't sell yourself short, Homer.
Anche questi non li avevo mai visti, mi sa, Oh sì, boh, non mi ricordo.
The water spouts.
Bello.
Imbued with greater strength.
Such mindless, flailing persistence on your part.
Che è successo? Ah!
Your father's wretches within Asphodel so hated trespassers.
He can't contain me here. Every bad dream has an escape.
You know something of time and dream. Is this truly that which you are fighting for?
Like waking from a dream. A swarm of jellyfish.
Wait.
bottom now.
Vabbè, mai visto questo anche. Inizia a venire fuori la roba nuova.
Hey.
Say, Dora, would you mind accompanying me over to the baths? I'd hate to think they are.
Do I want to float aimlessly in some near boiling water? Wonder if I was ever shy about this kind of stuff.
You still can sense something of the water's warmth, can't?
Well, I can see all the steam rising, which I associate with warmth, so I guess it kind of tricks me into thinking warmth.
That doesn't sound so bad. Though you do remember what warmth was like then, from your mortal day?
Not really, no. I guess I've just heard so much about it. It's like I've...
Oh.
That was basically like floating around in your tent, though I appreciate it.
Moonlight guide us and all.
Terror engulf us.
Hail, Lord Moros. How have you been acclimating so far? Is there something we can do to make...
No, Princess. I'm well and acclimating, as you say. I've never been to such a place as this, and making every...
You're welcome here and safe. Salutations. Artemis.
Hey, Melinoe, I just wrapped a debrief here with Sister Hecate. This place has changed a lot.
Hi, Artemis. Welcome. We've had to scramble a bit to make ready for everything.
Oh, no, I have to go. Olympus needs me back up top at least a little while.
I hear you. Bye for now. The incantation that Headmistress taught to me. The wards for my protection I dispel, for I am ready now for heaven as for hell. So mote it be. I've had these in my head for long enough.
You have gone far, Melinoe, and you bested me. Gave me quite a scrape at...
Thank you, Headmistress. Although I know that I could not have bested you had you held...
You know? Why do you self-impose such limits on your capability? Alter your...
Yes, Headmistress.
Huh. We're getting nowhere. I should be out there fighting, not standing watch over a place nobody comes.
I think the circumstances justify heightened security around here. But if you don't, go take it up with the Headmistress, not me.
It's swarming season for the hellyfish in Oceanus, as you may have seen. Should you run into them, advice is not to bother much with smaller ones, but get the biggest one.
I'd rather not bother with any of them and all their stinging. How long do swarming seasons typically go?
Well, a season is a bit of a misnomer, as the current season started back when I was just a lad. But the good news is you get accustomed to the stinging after...
Wonderful. Ordering this. What do I need? I'm short on bones.
Oh.
Drink of the earth.
The embodiment of sleep, don't.
Okay. Should be able to head to the surface now. Wisdom of the ages. boatman.
Ah, loro!
And that concludes our little orientation. Any questions? Shoot.
Grave thirst activated.
Sure that's no walking stick? Again. What gives, young one?
And where might that be, Commander? I'm nowhere near my goal.
Probably just need to dash instead of getting hit so much and get some more of those Arcana cards. They'll toughen you right up. Each night...
May this one go a little better.
Vediamo qui.
To the surface. No pressure.
What are you doing on the surface, young lady? How will you survive? Surely you know your line is bound beneath...
As the ill-fated princess feels her life force fade with every breath of surface air, her sole recourse is to return.
What? Through all that.
You are not meant to be here, little star. Your cursed blood shall fight your every step. Yet Nyx herself would understand the struggle that you face. The choice is yours. Lunar Ray.
How can I... No! Return to Shadow now.
Just a moment. You traveled to the surface, knowing full well the fates decided long ago that those of your line could not survive there and would always be...
Their curse was palpable. I never intended to stay for long, just long enough to lend my relatives support. But...
Well, I don't see them around right now, do you? Incidentally, there was once an incantation that I happened upon, which was not intended for my eyes. But I now choose to think that it... Farewell.
Unraveling a fateful bond. I couldn't breathe.
Good evening.
Thank you for visiting me last night, Lord Moros. So, Hypothetically, if I were to complete a certain incantation that somehow loosened the grip the three fates have...
Please understand, Princess, that I am not at liberty to give advice on matters such as that, not even hypothetically. I trust I've been...
In other words, we shouldn't be talking about this at all, and I assume all risk for my actions related to any potentially forbidden incantations.
Yes, that covers it.
There you are. You visited the surface. I can't imagine that played out particularly well.
It was draining. Even at night, something about being under the stars, I didn't know there were so many. It was...
A lesson learned and an experience gained. The fates themselves do not...
I have an incantation to complete. I don't need to stay forever on the surface. I just need to hold...
Ah, then you seek to improve this aspect of yourself without rejecting it.
It has to. Can I suppress my illness on the surface?
Hello. The good witch always figured you would make your way up to the mortal realm. Once you were ready in the situation.
She warded the pathway there, until such time as I had the means to pass through. The climate...
Your underworld birthright stuff getting in the way? A curse, not just a blessing, it would seem. Well, if your witchery got...
That's the plan. Nemesis on break, I guess. Just checking up on you.
Va bene, io direi basta. Ci devo stare un altro po', perché non sono ancora arrivato a vedere praticamente nulla di quello che avevano implementato nell'ultima patch grossa, perciò va bene. Finisce qui lo streaming, grazie per chiunque sarà passato e alla prossima.